this is the first game that Manchester City will go into since April 2017 where they're not favourites to win. Would you ever bet against your team?
Well, being in favourites in Anfield, we never won except once with the COVID time. There was no people there, so nothing changed much, I would say. Yeah, of course we are not. So now we did improve for the recent games and especially for the other one. But that is not the point. When I played this my career, when they play in Barcelona with these extraordinary players and with favourites never thought about it give me an extra boost or I'm going to start the game from 1-0, we're going to play better. We have to perform, you have to read what you have to do and see what happens.
And you mentioned earlier about the dominance of your team over the last 7 or 8 years. Do you think that rival fans, rival clubs are actually enjoying seeing this struggle that you're in at the moment?
Obviously. But that's normal in a sport. When it's in good sense and you take it to piece and they're laughing, you defeat, that's normal. So when it's respect and, it's not enough to the violence and this kind of stuff and respect, that it's part of the, how nice is football, the people can laugh of you when it's not going well. But a part of that, I know how we behave internally. Me as a manager, like a spokesman of this club every 3 days, and especially the players, how we behave in the good moments. We prove we were an exceptional club. We celebrate it, but not much. We respect the opponents and others who have done it. And that I would say that is one of the things I like the most in the good moments, how we behave. And now it's the other part for this period. We are in November and many, and after Anfield, you have another one, 3 days after, another one, until the end. And the right moment, the club, myself first, and the club will take a decision that you have to take to maintain the club for many years to come. And I want to be here. I ask, to be here to try it.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned looking for solutions, but you've got very little time on the training ground at the moment. Do you have to sort of simplify your solutions to the problems because you occasionally get in 1 day a week on training ground with 2 games and obviously a lot of injuries? Or, how are you going about it to create those? Or is there a risk of overthinking?
Just practice and remember, like during 7, 8, 9 years we have done it. So we don't do nothing special, analyze the club, the team. Feyenoord, we try to analyze what they're doing, and against us they play completely different, what they have done it all the season, adapt and do the normal things that we have done for many years. Of course, I said many times, there have to be sentences and try to do it.
When you're looking at solutions, have you come up with anything that you thought, actually, that doesn't work and not actually made it out onto the training ground? Have you sort of, changed your thinking at all at some point and then realised to go back to the more simple ideas?
Change.
Yeah, if you thought of like really changing things, but then realised that actually that would be a bit dramatic.
No, yeah, I can change, but I have to feel it. I'm not saying to do. I change. Listen, when in the past said I was overthinking, it's because I was changing, right? And but I do it is because I believe that is the best for that moment, for the players that they have at my disposal, or in that moment, for many reasons that they have to do. But if I change, it's because I believe on something, not because I don't know the audience says something different. So I know my players perfectly. I know the situation. I think I know the Premier League. And if I want to change, I have to convince my players to do it. I would not say because there's no guarantee. So I proved many times, I said many times that in the first season when I arrived, in Bayern Munich, when I arrived after travel for Jupp Heynckes, they say, why should change, with you playing that situations, doing that. But always I move what I feel in my heart, in my guts, and I go there. So, and it's the same feelings as, these arguments, as a winner, as a genius, and when they happen, sounds, the smell, the perfume is not good enough, right now. So, but I have to live for my conscience, for my knowledge about my team or the Premier League, the opponents, and to be honest with myself, know that sometimes it doesn't work, but we will work tomorrow.
Hi, Pep. This is obviously a very different challenge to what you're used to, what you've had here. Is there a part of you that's enjoying this, trying to find solutions, that's enjoying the fact that it's something different, enjoying the fact you're having to come up with something different and find?
I don't enjoy it at all. I don't like it. I slept not as good as I slept when I won every game. But that doesn't mean I don't have to do it. So I said, yeah, I think these two shall pass. And I don't know when, but, life is nothing is eternal, not even our life. So you have to have, when I face this kind of situation, I think honestly, for the tip of my heart, so that is normal. This is normal. Maybe not in these 5 games, or whatever, or 3 games in the Premier League losing, and you know that. But maybe it's more unusual to win 4 Premier Leagues in a row, right? So in that moment, I was stable enough. I was happy because I eat better, live better, but I was not thinking different than who I am. So I'm the same person in the 4 Premier Leagues in a row and in that situation. I have the same doubts in that moment. What we have to do to the next? What do I have to do? Be careful on this, be careful on that. And now I want to be more closer to the players. My hugs and my arms are closer than them because I know they are suffering. I know they are unstable for many things. I know how how is not able to win that game against Feyenoord, for example. Or why you don't score the 4 minutes. Although when we had the chance to score against the Spurs or against the other one, and after concede 2, felt like, what can I do? And they suffered. What can I do? Blame them? Absolutely not. I'm here sitting, extend the contract, is thanks to them. Like we won all the time in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, it's thanks to the players. And in the good moments, they have to be more aggressive, to be compliancy, to be relaxed. And now they want to do it, but we are not finding the right way to do it. But always we think, we are the same. All the players that we have, 60, 70 or 70% or 80% the players that gave us the last 3, 4 Premier Leagues in a row, it's 3 years later. It's 4 years later. I'm 3 years more. So people change and we get old and the targets sometimes changing and it's normal. It's normal. I said the previous ones, I will insist again, and even now we start to try to win games for a long run, a long time. I had the same feeling. Sooner or later should happen. Because nothing is, and the people say, it's the end of that. But maybe, in November, we see what happen until the end, but maybe, what can I do? Cry for that? So we have to try to do it, don't stay long, many, many years without fighting for that. That is what you try to look for. This is the best. Because lose games or lose periods, that 1 month bad of results, when we pay a lot, why should not be live? Why should not happen with us? So this is the truth.
Pep, the first question that Simon asked was about the confidence of the players. What about your own confidence? Does your confidence in yourself ever suffer? Do you ever ask questions of yourself about your own confidence?
Confidence, no. On decisions where it doesn't go well, go home and said, what should happen if I took that decision or that player instead that player or that movement in that moment, my speech in the halftime or I spoke after should be don't say anything. So, yeah, but in the beliefs I would believe, I'm stubborn, I would say. But of course, the decision, even when we won, you take a decision and it works. I said, how good it was. Always I take Pep, because sometimes happen because it happened, not because, we play in incredible games. I said many times, we won the Champions League final against Inter when the performance was not really good. And we have been in semi-finals, quarterfinals, playing no exceptional, beyond exceptional. And we are out. And we were losers, and after we were the best team of the world. Always I was incredible balance in that opinions. I know how my team play bad, really bad. I think I'm really good analyzing what the reason why it's happened right now, the situations. And of course, it's going to help to change the turnaround, winning games. That's for sure. Just for the fact of winning, Everybody's talk, and the players feel, okay, we can do it again. And of course, it's what you have to do.
Just one last thing. You talked just before about how people change and people get older. We all get older. How have you changed, you think? I mean, I'm thinking particularly in regards to, say, your intensity, the intensity with which you approach the job. Has that changed?
No. No, I don't think so. I still have passion. Still, I stand up in the morning to see, okay, I'm going to prepare the training, the game plan from Liverpool, the way they defend, the way they attack, what they have to do. You have 2 days for that. Continue the same. So I would say work more, because when the situation goes smooth, go comfortable, okay, you can relax a little bit in that moment. Still, the fact that maybe it's not good, to maybe you should relax a little bit. But no, I'm the same, yeah. But I would not be here. I would extend the contract 1 week ago, 10 days. I'm incredibly honest with that. I was in Barcelona. That today is 125th anniversary for my, I would say, club when I was born, and I was there, and 4 years, 14 titles to 19, and I had Messi, the best player ever. Neymar was coming, and I said, I'm leaving. So why, people ask, why you're leaving your hometown with this generational player, Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol, all the players that changed the World Cups, European Cups, and it's not necessary to tell how they played the finals, that guys, and I left. I felt it. He is the same. With accent, because I feel it. I'm not sitting here just for what I've done or for, it's because still I'm happy. Still I wanna try. But the moment it's going to happen, I don't want to stay in the place like I feel I'm a problem. I don't want to stay here because the contract is there. My chairman knows it, and I said to him, give me the chance to try come back, and especially when everybody come back, and after see what happened, and after he is not able to do it, after we have to change, that, because of course 9 years I did, but I never asked to stay, but more than ever I'll ask to my hierarchy, leave me the chance, it will be easy for me now. It's not going well, but I don't want now. I had the feeling that still I have job to do, and I want to do it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.